Shot. God damn it. I'm trying to remember the first time we met. I always like to start it off like that. I remember. Well, obviously, think about it like this: you were the only motherfucker that had a mask on, all over social media and shit like that, making music in Detroit. So when I was peeping different artists and just seeing people on all the Detroit platforms, I was like, "Who the fuck's the dude with the mask? You're the only motherfucker doing it." So I was like, "Well, now you're not, because obviously, people are still stuff." Do you remember at that time, like, do you remember seeing my name or anything like that, or you kind of remember how you got familiar, or like?
The first time, the skit. I'm trying to think the exact skit. I don't know. It was just like, okay, when you used to always play, had a T Grizzly instrumental playing at back,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, directors be like, and I was like, it was so hilarious, so spot on, and I was like, okay, this like, he understands exactly how to fucking get his comedy off. I'm like, okay, this is not just a guy just making videos. This is a guy's a genius. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta give him his respect, man.
No, I appreciate the fuck. That's crazy to hear you say. I remember the first person that like hit me up was like RJ Lamont, and he's like, you're gonna go viral off this video, right? And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. And I didn't even think anything of it. That was the first time I put my face on camera and shit like that. But then obviously I listened to you, and I think you had a song called "Function" out. That song was fucking great. I remember hearing that and going like, dude, this dude's like one of the most talented dudes already. You know what I'm saying? Where was your career at that time? Like, where were you feeling at?
Shit, I was fucking broke, living in a studio, just dedicating every day to the goal. You know what I'm saying? I had like rented a studio out and just like moved to the studio from Florida, just living like in that bitch. And I just, did an everyday struggle, bro. The everyday grind, like waking up every day, surrounding myself with only what I wanted to do. So
you were in Florida. Was the music happening over there?
No, that's when I just like started, and it was this venue called Back Booth, and then like, if you from Florida, like Triple X, fucking Ski Mask, like everybody, fucking Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, Kodak, Melly, all of them was in there, and it's like sort of like how Crowd Freak is now at the hip hop shop, and I was looking, and I'm like, okay, these are the guys who pop in. I'm the new kid here, and like they already taking off, so I seen what it took. So I just made the decision, like, okay, what's the city that's going to happen to next? Better yet, what's the city that's going to happen to it next after next? And Detroit was it. And I had already had family here and roots here, being born here, but not necessarily like raised here. So I just,
the people, like those people that you just mentioned, like obviously Kodak and all that stuff. Those are fucking biggest artists in the fucking world right now.
Game.
Did you get to connect with them at all, or did you get to spend time, or did you just kind of watch them?
I was around them, but it wasn't like I was like in their inner circle. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was like a bona fide scrub personal on the scene. So it was like my music wasn't where it's at today, like my sound wasn't right. None of that. I knew I wasn't ready. It was cool. I could accept that. That's why I looked at the people who were ready and seeing what they were doing and aligned myself to get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mask was like from the beginning, or did that come along somewhere?
No, that was like from the beginning. Like as long as I've been Shot Killer, I always had the mask. Like
where'd the decision come from?
Toys R Us, bro. Like I was working there. It was this fine, like big booty bitch there, bro. And she was like giving me a little bit of sauce. And then she started giving this other dude some sauce who just came there. He was like tall, light skinned and shit. This nigga had dreads. He was like a Chris Brown on steroids type nigga. So I'm like, okay, this isn't the first time it's happened to me. I'm not the most interesting guy. If like 10 people walk in the room, I'm not the most interesting guy. That's just what it is. Okay, so how can I combat that? I'm not going to go and be somebody I'm not. I'm just going to make it cooler to be me. So I just put a mask on, and now I can just sit on the fucking wall and be the most interesting guy in the room. Yeah, so.
But did it feel like a marketing strategy at all, or did it actually help you kind of inwardly?
No, it was a complete market. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not trying to use music to solve the problems of my life and shit, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm trying to, build a career, actually. You know what I'm saying? So it was all marketing. It ended up it ended up becoming like bigger than what I thought it was gonna be, because to this day, like I could walk in the room and nobody would know who I am, and then as soon as I go in my book bag and pull a mask out, because like somebody pulling out the camera, like, so it's like people know the mask more so than the name.
That's kind of why I went with the goatee for myself a little bit. I always wanted to have a goatee just because I was inspired by other motherfuckers who had goatees, like Edward Norton and shit like that, and Brad Pitt. But that was kind of like, I used to have like that full beard going. Yeah. And then like I realized I would go to places and I was like, man, there's like a lot of other Chaldean dudes or like white dudes that kind of look like me, and I was like, this got to go. So I kind of took that shit away. So that was kind of like a little bit of a thing I did there. But that's cool. Yeah, I was always interested in that, because for me, I thought it was like some type of self-confidence thing where it's like, oh, is this motherfucker like not confident unless he wears the mask, or what type of shit is it? Like, I don't know what it's coming from.
I take that back. Yeah, I guess so. Because it's like, once I put this on, then it's like, I ain't worried about nothing. I don't have to worry about nothing. Oh, do I look stupid? It's all the stuff that goes on in your head. It's like, I know exactly what I look like. Any picture is going to be a good picture. Any video is going to be a good angle. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is just worry about doing what I got to do. And then once I walk in there, they not worried about shit but what I'm about to do. Who is this guy? What the fuck is he about to say? As soon as I get on the stage, that's the only thing. What the fuck is he about to say?
Right.
Which is the only thing you want people worried about as a new and up-and-coming artist anyway.
Fuck yeah. No, fuck yeah, man. And it's, especially now because it's so hard to stand out. So that definitely separates you from everybody else.
Really not, though. It's really not. It's just like it goes, it's not for everybody. Yeah. It's hard to stand out when you are not a person who is meant to stand out.
Facts.
That's it. Like most people's problems is that you're doing something that is not for you. And you doing it for like reasons that are superficial. So it's never gonna work. You know, you're not gonna get revenge like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come up and then all those bitches who hated on me, they gonna be back on my dick. Yeah. And my cousin who said I'd never be shit, I'm gonna show them that I'm gonna be some shit. Like, you're not gonna use this to do that, bro. This is not what that's for.
I literally know people who do, like, without saying any names and shit, I know a dude specifically who started a rap career to show his friends how easy it would be to become, like, his friends were trying to be rappers and they were like just always lazy. So he was like, okay, I'm going to start a rap career and show you how easy this shit is to do. And he literally, and I could see the inconsistency, and I can see like he doesn't really care about this shit, but he's just going just to prove something. It's like, bro, that doesn't work. Like, unless you really want to do this shit, if I tell you I'm going to give you a career doing something else for $100,000, if you take that money doing something else, you're not about this, bro.
Period.
I'll die before somebody tells me you got to go work in an office for money or some weird type shit, bro. Like,
that's how you came upon this. Yeah. That's the difference. It's like, bro, I had 20 different jobs. I worked in every fucking field there is to work at. It doesn't last for me. I'm not supposed to be somebody's fucking employee. Okay, so I'm going to put in the work and take a sacrifice at a certain time for a plan that I know, that I've constructed, that I know will work, and then my future will be better than what it is today.
What are some places you worked at, like before?
Toys R Us. I was a telemarketer for XM Radio. I worked at T-Mobile. I worked at fucking Walmart, of course. I worked at a fucking toilet paper factory. I worked at, oh, look, this is something I learned. Don't buy the expensive paper plates. They all are the same exact fucking plate. We just put a new wrapper over it, bro. All of it is the same, man.
Hey, were you like the type of person to get fired or quit?
Oh, man, both. You feel me? Both. It depends on which way I was fucking up. You feel me? Like, I would quit the good jobs and then get fired from the bad jobs, which didn't make any sense at all. You feel me?
What's the worst time you quit, or like did you ever make a scene when you quit, or is just you filed the papers?
No, I can't do that, bro. Look at me, bro. I'm like 6'1", 240. They gonna call the boys on me, bro. They're like, oh no, but not like the worst job I ever quit was probably like T-Mobile. That was like the last like final job that I had, thinking like, okay, I can just move up in this company. I was like top 5 in the state of Florida. Shit. I was in sales, yeah, bro. I was going crazy. And then I just realized like they had offered me a position as assistant manager. I'm like, okay, this is what I've been working towards, and I'm still not happy. So I'm gonna make this money and still feel like shit. So I might as well stop right now and work on being a fucking musician. This is the only thing that's making me happy. It's the only thing I've been consistently doing throughout anything I've been doing in my life.
When did the artistry start? Like, when did you realize that music was your thing?
Like when I was like 4 years old.
Okay.
That's the thing. I'm not so far ahead of people because I'm that much better. it's the amount of time that I put in. You know, the difference between a Kid L and let's say a bigger podcast like the Joe Rogan podcast is because Joe Rogan has had fucking 20 years of building his career.
Long
Kid
time.
L haven't even been in 10. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Within time, you'll be there or most likely beyond. If in my opinion, you get
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate the fuck out of that. That'd be sweet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. It's like you just gotta. It's the time. You gotta put the time in.
Right.
That's a factor that is going to always be a factor. There's no way around it. You gotta put the time in.
Do you kind of remember the time where you realized music was for you?
Yeah. When I came here like from Florida, and like that first weekend, I had like 3 different little like showcases around Detroit, and I took like Molly. But the strongest Molly I have ever had in my life, bro. I was up for like 3 days praying for sleep. But like that first show, after I went on the stage, and I really like fucked it up too. Like I was telling people fuck you and all that shit, cause it's different in Florida. I didn't know in Detroit like people would want to fuck me up after the show for saying fuck y'all, but they was like, who the fuck is this nigga? You feel me? With the mask, I had a ski mask. It wasn't even a Jason mask. Like the image wasn't all the way together. But the feeling that I had after that show, even though everybody wanted to fuck me up when I left, I'm like, yeah, this is it. Like I'm not doing shit else but with my life.
What pushed you to get on the stage in the first place? Like how'd you even get to that point?
I had always been a performer. I've always in high school I won class best singer, so I used to sing at like honor ceremonies and shit like that. Even when I wasn't on honor roll, like you feel me? They like you can get the donuts and the pizza, just come sing. R. Kelly, I believe you can fly. You feel me? Like so, it was like I just always been on that stage. So I mean, plus like I always been socially awkward. So like in order for you to come out and say something, it was always a big risk. Like okay, if I'm gonna say something, I know. Like, people never fuck with what I have to say. People never fuck with my opinion or my take. So it would always, just for me to come out and say something publicly amongst, like, a group of friends, it was always, like, stepping on the stage for me.
Oh, 100%, man. And I felt the same. Like, just like how you said with school, that was how it was for me, too. Because, like, I was always making these little film projects. Like, when there used to be, like, a, big project for everybody in the school to do a project or the class, I'd use the video camera instead of like writing a paper. They'd be like, you can do it whatever the project in any way you want as long as it's creative. And I'd go take my mom's camera and I'd go shoot a bunch of shit. And people would like, one of my short films circulated around the whole school. So it was very like motivating and shit for me and stuff like that. To have people supporting me. I dropped out and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they say school, school's not for everybody, obviously.
But that shit is outdated. It's outdated. It's an outdated like system, bro.
My boy posted a meme today, some shit saying like creative person, and then there's a person with a baseball bat, and the baseball bat says school on it, and it's just like that. It's not for every school is not definitely not for everybody. But did you graduate and shit like that?
Yeah, I graduated high school. I did a year of college. After like I didn't have no books because I was broke as fuck. You feel me? I grew up poor, so I just had to Google everything I had to learn. And I'm thinking like, wait, I could just fucking learn this shit at the crib. Like, wait, like I didn't even have to come here to learn all this shit. Like literally, it was right here on my fucking laptop. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not. And I was like $25,000 tuition. I'm like, bro, this was not a $25,000 experience.
What were you thinking of going into when you went to college?
Nothing. I was thinking about going to college at all. Like that's like I didn't know nothing further. I didn't think like I was actually gonna like become my fucking major. I was like a journalist. Oh. And that was only that because I had got like a 28 on my writing on my ACT. So I was real good with like English language arts. So that's the only reason why, but I didn't want to be a journalist.
Did your parents or anybody like around you kind of like want you to go towards school, or was it kind of like
every black parent wants their kid to go to school, bro? Yeah. They don't even give you none of the tools you need for school. Just like my baby is going to college. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like hell yeah, they wanted me to go, but like bro, like I said, I was fucked up there. I have no books. I have nothing, bro. So I'm like,
what was there? Did they have any influence on you with the music or anything? Did they support it when you were coming up?
Yeah, my mom was a rapper.
Everybody that's an artist, his mom or dad was an artist. Okay, was she big? Did she make it?
No, she like I remember like seeing like Chuck D from Public Enemy in my living room and shit like that. So it's like
what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. She had got an offer from Def Jam. Like I remember seeing so much. My mom really like made a big fucking wave as a rapper.
What was their artist name?
Debo.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, and it's crazy because now I look back, Like she used to come in, she used to wear like a dive hat and a cane, because like she like a curvaceous woman. So instead of like wearing shit that, she would wear something that was completely opposite of what you would expect. And then of course the next thing people would say is, okay, what the fuck is she about to say? So it's crazy how it translates to me having my own spill out of the norm, appearance tip to make people worry about what actually matters instead of what don't.
Yeah. How are you making money to get to studios and shit?
Listen, I've been poor my entire life, so I had a different mentality. I knew, okay, if I did make money, I didn't want to give it to a studio because guess what? Like, I don't even have enough money to consistently pay my phone bill. So rather than putting it into a studio, I can just learn how to be an engineer and make the one-time investment into a laptop, which would be like 2 studio sessions, and fucking learn how to do it myself. So all my music, I engineer myself. I know how to produce. I know how to DJ. Like, I just been this self-driven person. Like, if I couldn't get another person to do it, which a lot of times you can't pay for good help. Like, that's so. If I know how to do it, then I won't have to rely on somebody or fall because somebody else isn't doing their job.
Is everything cool?
Yo, I got a question though.
Yeah.
So does that help your creative process, being able to control all aspects of production?
Yes. Could you imagine sitting in here, like lights off, nobody's have shit to say, and then you can have the time to actually create what you want to create. No distractions. No, you don't have to worry about, okay, is he getting annoyed? Am I taking too long? You can just sit and create. And this shit could take you a week, but at the end, it's exactly what you wanted to create. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no flaws, you have full confidence in this, and then that gives you another level, because once you go forth from that step, you got full confidence in this product. So nobody can tell you that this isn't that. So you're going to exude that. So people are going to feel that energy that you have for that project.
Yeah, it's completely your own product, especially when you're recording your voice and everything, and then you're the one putting everything else behind it too. It's completely your voice. Oh yeah, and I like what my thing with that, and I know you agree. I'm not even combating you or anything, but obviously, sometimes when you have somebody else, put in the creative input too, it does help. Obviously, like if somebody else made a beat that for whatever reason.
Oh yeah. No, you can't do it on your own, bro. That's why I don't fault when like Drake has writers like, bro, you're not going to have 20 years worth of hits with inside of you.
Oh fuck no,
like,
man!
Bro, it comes to a point where you have like from the ground level, you're not going to be able to get that team. Once you get to a certain level, then you're going to be around.
How do you feel about that?
Like-minded people.
As an artist, do you feel like that shit with Drake? Obviously, Drake has ghostwriters and people who writes his music and all types of shit like that. Even Kevin Hart was accused of having
for sure
taking people's work and manipulating the words and all that type of shit. Like, as an artist though, like how do you feel about it? Because I mean, it's an entertainment industry at the end of the day.
I mean, look, you got writers and then you have ghostwriters, and then that's just where the big difference comes in at. If you would credit someone and it's forthcoming about, okay, I didn't write this song, I only performed it so that you would like it in a certain way, then it's fine. But if you want to lie, then of course everybody's gonna feel deceived, and that's just what it boils down to.
Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin was stealing all their shit, man. Led Zeppelin stole all that, bro. Yeah,
dude, when the Levee Breaks was like a 30s like depression song written by Black Eyed.
Yeah, man, literally. And they were stealing music from like blues musicians and shit like that.
Led Zeppelin, like half their songs were not.
Bro, there's literally I swear to God, go listen to it, and you're gonna get mad. You know why you're gonna get really mad? When you listen to the songs that they stole from, the people they stole from.
They're like exact ripoffs.
Not only that person's heart was in that shit. That person who originally sang it, like you could feel like the vibrancy of it. You could feel like the whole world shaking. Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, you know how that goes. You know how that goes.
And even that song, the motherfucking Lion Sleeps Tonight was stolen, man. All that shit, man. Man, if you hear the original Lion Sleeps Tonight song, bro, you will freak the fuck out.
Wait, are you talking about the Lion King?
Yeah, the Lion King movie.
What?
Dude, listen.
Whose song?
So there was this group of dudes, these black dudes, man. They fucking like made it. And bro, here's the crazy part. I originally thought that these white dudes had made the song. I mean, sorry, my bad. Let me refresh that. I thought that there was like I'm sorry to say this, man.
Go ahead.
I thought it was like a black African tribe that made that song.
Of course. Yeah.
And guess what? Originally, that's who made it. But these white dudes came and stole it and remade it and all that shit. But I was like, bro, I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to explain this in the best way possible. The energy of the song, the way the white dude sang it, my whole life I thought it was like some black dudes in Africa with some drums and shit. I swear to God, that's how I thought it was. But it was white dudes. But the original creators were like the fucking thought I had.
Right,
so the
right.
energy, like, even though they stole it, the energy somehow still carried on, bro.
Okay,
You
yeah.
feel me?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So like that shit was crazy to me. That shit hurts my heart. Led Zeppelin was terrible too. Led Zeppelin stealing all their music was terrible for me too.
I mean, but like Drake is like sort of the same, bro. He's like the new Led Zeppelin in that sense
No, because he doesn't, like,
he steals word for word, bro.
But-
word for fucking word.
No, but like hiring somebody and stealing is different though. Because like, is he actually going and listening to people's songs and then stealing their lyrics?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
fucked
for
up.
sure, bro.
Yeah, that's fact.
Maybe it's ghostwriters are.
I mean, you never know. You see, I mean, layers of it. Like,
Yeah.
dog, you just would rather have your artist simple. Yeah, I wrote this song. That's it. Like, it's too much
That's
shit.
why Kevin Hart was the same way too. They said Kevin Hart was hiring all these writers to go to all these comedy shows and watch other people perform and type all their jokes and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then bring it back to Kevin, and Kevin would like make that's still not for sure, but that's what a lot of people are saying was happening.
No, people ain't gonna put that on you unless it's like people saying, "Oh yeah, Kid L stole skits." Like nobody's ever said that because you haven't.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're not gonna have like that general conversation around you if.
How do you feel about people kind of like taking your style with the mask? I've seen a few people after you came out. It was kind of like a new thing. Or people in Detroit specifically. You're obviously not the first artist in the world to wear a mask.
No.
But in Detroit, obviously when somebody's trending or doing something that works, people try to...
Copy. I mean, boo fucking who? You're influential. You feel me? Like that's how I look at it. Like, oh my gosh, people want to do what I do. Oh, the fucking tragedy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dog, that's what you do it for. That's part of what you signing up for. If people aren't taking what you're doing, then fucking just stop doing what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, but no, I mean, like, I got a different mindset about what I'm doing than most people in Detroit because people here they just don't know. Like, they don't have any experience other than the experience that they've had here. And it's been the same experience for like fucking 50 years. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I've lived in Kentucky. I lived in Ohio. I lived in Florida. I've lived in Georgia. You get what I'm saying? I live in every state I-75 touched except for Tennessee. So, I get the difference in stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like a different approach. Like how things actually go. How, like what things are only situational because you're here and then what things stand true no matter where you go. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's like I got a different understanding. So, like, people here, you steal somebody's shit, man, fuck that motherfucker. We gonna jump him when we see him. Me, if they steal, I say, okay, that's a good sign. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want people to not want to do what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? You want people to do what you're doing.
There's one artist in Detroit named, he owns Lord of the Outsiders. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's this dude's name though, man? Shit. But he basically is like a rapper, and he had this style, and he got completely stolen by somebody else, and that shit ended up blowing up. Why the fuck can't I remember his name? But he has like long dreads and shit. But
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Lil Lord.
yeah. So basically, yeah, man. So when you see this shit, it obviously hurts and stuff like that. But you're the type of person you're just taking it in and going like, fuck it. If I'm influencing, that's a benefit for you. You know? You
I mean, like, it only hurts when you don't feel like you're gonna make it. Like, I don't feel like that's part of the reason why I took the mask off when I did. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want this to be like the it factor so that if somebody else came along with a mask, they'd be able to like mirror me. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, like it's bigger than that. It's the fact that the business mind that I have behind it, the way I'm able to market myself, the way I'm able to push my brand further, put my brands in different places that you didn't think I was even big enough to get into yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of who I am. Like, that's what I want to make my legacy, not just he was a guy in a mask.
Yeah, obviously the music has to back it all up. There has to be substance to why it's happening. Did your mom kind of like guide you at all with the music at all, or did she kind of just let you do your own thing?
Yeah. She used to come through with the opinion that I hated to hear. But like other than that, like she didn't push me to do this, you know. But like if I'm making music and she hearing it, she's like, oh no, that shit is terrible.
Okay.
You know, so it's like just having that true, honest, constructive criticism inside. It just put that inside myself. So like, you don't have to tell me it's terrible. I know it's terrible. That's why you didn't hear it. You get what I'm saying? People think I only make good songs because I know when a song is not good. So I'm not going to put that shit out. Like people just don't have it within themselves to check themselves, bro. Like I should say, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh fuck yeah, man! Part of the reason I made the podcast, music reviews, was because I really did get fed up at a certain point, and I was like, there has to be some type of awareness, bro. How do you have this little of awareness to know your music's ass? Like, you gotta have some type of fucking, like, if I made a video that's not that good, and I shoot music videos all the time, and some of them will come out, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do better than that.
No, people here don't want to be honest and don't want to because they don't want to close doors because they don't know which door could be the door that they need to go through to fucking make it. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody just so fucking scared. Like, oh, I don't want to give to him because he might blow up one day and I might need him. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, that's not necessarily how it goes. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's never gonna make it. Like, so if you offend him and you're worried about that door closing, then you really don't have nothing to worry about because he's never going to make it.
Right.
But I don't think y'all realize that. Like, he's never going to make it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, once some more honesty come in here, then it'll break down the people that are going to clear. You'll be able to see clear cut who's going to make it, and then those will be your doors that, you know, you don't want to close or whatever. You feel me? But other than that, like, bro, somebody get mad because they fucking music suck, then so the fuck what? Your shit suck.
Yeah, exactly. It's better off for you to fucking know it than to not know it, man. I mean, what do you do? Live a lie? I know some people that I give credit to that will say, like, you know, this is like therapy for me. You know, they'll be like, you know, I like making music as therapy, and I like, you know, getting people's response. Like, they're not totally dedicated to becoming successful off their music. That's cool.
Right.
But when you start whipping out the chains and all that shit, and you start going crazy and promoting it and like doing all that type of shit, it's like you got to realize there's a commitment here now.
Right.
Like, are you gonna be a part of this shit for real, or are you just, if you're doing it for your own purposes, personal, that's cool. But if you're really trying to be about the shit, there's so many different moves you got to make and so many different ways you got to go about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate time to see that people don't have clarity right now, and I don't think there's really a leader for that. I don't think there's anybody everybody can just listen to and really listen to. There are some people, obviously, like I know Joe Budden has his podcast and he tries to bring clarity to people, but
yeah,
at the end of the day, man, you're obviously about the fucking music. Like, you're obviously seriously about the entertainment industry. Yeah. Right now, are there any things that stand out for you for what you've accomplished so far?
My article in the Source, that was like big for me right there. You feel me? Like, that's like the make of like hip hop. So just getting that shit solidified me. Really, this whole experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of everything. Like, I got a lot of stuff coming up, you know what I'm saying, that y'all know about in the future. But it's like, it's the whole experience, bro. It's not even just about one thing. I'm gonna be doing this forever.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is my career. Like, I didn't just do this shit because, oh, I don't want to work, so I'm gonna rap. I did this shit so, okay, I can work in music.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do this to not work. I did this to work because you're gonna have to work at something. So this is what I chose to work at. So when I'm done being a rapper, I'll be fucking, you know, maybe an A&R, and then from there I'll do this, do that. Like, I'm gonna have a career in music. Like, and that's why I always, like, you know, sometimes try to kick it with Kid L, because I like to bridge the gap between people who I recognize are going to be here. Like, y'all might hate Kid L, but guess what? He's going to be a major power player in this shit. Like, clearly, if you don't see now from where he was to where he is now, you see how much his fucking opinion matters? You get what I'm saying? You see, like, yeah, like, he's going to be, if he wills it, bro, he's going to be here. Like, the people who are fucking, like, children grow. You get what I'm saying? So the people that are this small today are not going to be this small tomorrow. It's going to be more growth. It's going to be more growth. You get what I'm saying? So Kid L is a major power. I'm going to be a major power player. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just no way around it. I know who's who around here, and they know me as well. Yeah. Like, I know all the right people. I just didn't concern myself with meeting everybody because it don't fucking matter. I only do what matters. Like, that's it.
Yeah, you stay focused on, like, things that, first of all, make you happy with whatever the fuck you're doing. And not only that, you're staying extremely consistent with it and making sure that whatever you're doing matters. Like, even right now with the podcast, I've only had people on here that I actually fuck with. Like, yeah. I didn't go reach out. There's so many people in the bag I could have reached out to and said, yo, pull up. I only want people on here that I really fuck with, or I feel like there's a connection, because I want to be around people that are really about this shit. Like, every time I watch those, like, little clips about how people met and all that, like, oh, yeah, we were 10 years ago, we were in a little studio doing this. Those are my favorite stories, man. It's like, damn, that's where it started and shit. And I feel like even right now, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
right now, we're in like 5 or 10 years, me and be like, oh, yeah, remember how, like, back then we were doing this shit and that shit and this shit?
I mean, like, even now we can do that. Because, like,
kind of, yeah.
Like, you remember when we first did the skit? Like, you didn't have all this stuff going. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have all this stuff going for myself. I hadn't went on tour yet. I hadn't did a lot of things yet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, look at the trend. You get what I'm saying? Like, people, we not going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be more of what you already see. And if you've been bullshitting, it's going to be more bullshit for you.
Where do you get your energy from on stage and shit like that? A lot of artists go on stage and they don't even like, your eyes aren't zoomed into them when you watch them. They kind of just feel like they're there. Like, but I watched you perform before. I was like, this is violently entertaining. Like the way you just move around the stage and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a different culture, bro. Like in Florida, that's where like heavy metal was made. So like the heavy metal in the rap scene is infused. So you gotta have high energy, because if you don't, the next guy is. You get what I'm saying? It just made me stand out here because nobody here is gonna have high energy. I'm the only person. You get what I'm saying? I'm the only person that's willing to grab, because I know, why the fuck would you give a fuck about me? Like why? Like why? Because it's me? Like no, I have to make you give a fuck. So me climbing on this fucking speaker and taking a step further and climbing up here, and then maybe if I'm high enough, you feel me, fucking jumping off, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's the guy that you want to see next time. Not the guy who came up here with 50 of his comrades. You can't even tell who's fucking rapping.
Oh my fucking
who got the
God,
mic.
I hate that shit.
Bro.
I swear to God, I'll never understand why everybody's crowded.
Because they're scared.
Man.
They are afraid. They got stage fright.
Yeah.
You feel me? They trying to hide behind the jury and the bitches and the fucking homies. You feel what I'm saying? And they are scared. They are not prepared to step on this fucking stage and give you a fucking performance. They are not prepared to give you something that's worth paying for, period. Yeah. You don't have the fucking knowledge. You don't even know what you're supposed to be doing up here.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what differentiates, like, the people who do and the people who don't.
That's something I've been stamping on for a while. Like, there's a difference between just doing whatever the fuck you're doing and entertaining people. Complete fucking difference, man. Just in every single aspect. Just doing what the fuck you're doing, you're doing it. That's fine. You rap. Okay, you rap. You're on stage, you're rapping. But entertaining people is a whole different venue. That's a whole different ballpark.
Exactly.
That's something not everybody, just like you said, not everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that I see, like they'll write craziest lyrics I ever heard in my life, craziest rhyme scheme I ever heard, but there's just, for some reason, they're missing this entertainment value. Some aspect of it just doesn't make me feel like I want to keep listening or paying attention to you.
Right.
No matter how intricate your lyrics, philosophical, how much substance there are in your lyrics, there's something about you is not making me engage with you.
Listen, and guess what? That's your problem, not ours. It's not, people don't want to listen to real hip hop no more. You absolutely fucking right. So what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You're not gonna do nothing about it? Okay, well, accept the fact that you are, if your goal is to become this, you're not gonna become that. You're just gonna be what you are. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't nobody owe you their fucking attention. Nobody owes you to fucking want to listen to your music. You chose this path, you go out and you grasp those people. You give them what they want. If you're not willing to give people what they want, then realize you're not going to be a Drake. Drake is willing to have writers to give people what they want. Drake is willing to do all these different things. You feel me? Once your will to conform changes, then know that you've hit your ceiling. That's all it is, bro. It's nothing. There's no secret conspiracy or no fucking secret fucking knowledge that you gotta have. Like, bro, entertain people and get in front of a fucking place where people want to be entertained. That's it.
Yeah, 100%, man. And it takes skills to do that, but it also takes the love to do it too. You know what I'm saying?
It takes the love to even gain the fucking skills. Because you know how much time it takes to actually get the skills?
Oh, yeah, man.
You give me like, you go years, literal years. You feel me? I spent my entire life to become what I am today. Like, since 4 years old, I knew I was going to be a rapper. I just never wanted to tell people that because I was smart in school and I felt like people would be like, you're supposed to be a fucking doctor. How you gonna be a rapper? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I've always knew I'm fucking writing rhymes, bro. I quit the football team to fucking rap. Like, I always knew this is what I was gonna become. And it wasn't just, I gotta get my lyrics better. Or I gotta fucking go harder on this track. No, okay, you're good enough now. Your skill level is at a high enough to do what you're trying to do. How is your image? How is your marketing? You get what I'm saying? How is your aesthetic? How is all these other things that fucking equally matters, if not matters more than talent? Because Lil Pump had no fucking talent. You get what I'm saying? You need the shit that's going to get you into the door. Talent will keep you in there, but it's not going to get you in there. When I went on tour, you think they said, yo, let me hear his music? No, they don't give a fuck about my fucking music. They don't give a fuck how it sounds. They're not going to listen to it. Yeah. So it don't matter how good you are. They're going to ask, okay, what does his numbers look like? Yeah. Okay, how many tickets can he sell? Okay, that, like, that's the shit that fucking matters. You get what I'm saying? Not if oh, I got to go harder. I'm gonna go so hard on this mixtape. Ain't nobody gonna be able to deny it. Oh, yes, the fuck we are, because we're not even gonna listen to it. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
No, I play drums in a band, and I learned that a long time ago. Like, like to get booked by certain venues or whatever the fuck. They're like, well, can you bring people? Because if you can't bring people, then we don't got nothing to do for you. Like, we're not gonna have the guests pay for you. So, you know, I used to always say this, especially to people who buy like fake followers and fake likes and all that. You are a dumbass because
you just set yourself so much further back than your goal than actually being at fucking ground zero. You're at like ground negative 500.
Because guess what? Even if you do fool some venue, he's got a good following and everybody's engaging with him. When you pull up to that venue, there's gonna be nobody in the crowd, bro.
Nobody.
Because you faked your way through this shit.
And nobody knows who the fuck you are. And everybody's looking like, who the fuck is he?
Yeah, those are rappers and artists doing that shit. I know some other people do it for business purposes, like whatever, they got a production company, all that, whatever, man. You're doing your business, I don't give a fuck. But when it comes down to being an artist and doing that, that's where you're just stupid as fuck.
Look, promoters have like a fucking circle. It's like a conglomerate. They know everybody knows each other. Yeah. So if you fuck one promoter over, you're never gonna get booked again. Yeah. Like, as an artist, you need promoters. Fuck another artist. Fuck trying to make a fucking relationship with another artist. Make a relationship with promoters. You get me? The people who are actually gonna fucking book you. You get what I'm saying? That's another reason why you think I'm always on the fucking road. Cause I sell fucking tickets. Yeah. You feel me? And I have a face to where I have the credentials behind my name to where if you don't know who I am, you feel like, okay, well, he's just not some fucking somebody. And then if you see me and you just a person who gets grasp of visual interest, then I'm fucking interesting. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
You stand out immediately. You stand out fucking immediately. Do you feel like obviously you're all over the country and shit like that, so you didn't just pigeonhole yourself. You didn't just say I'm like a Detroit artist and that's what it's. Do you consider yourself a Detroit artist?
Hell no.
So how do you feel about? Do you feel like you're getting notoriety? Do you feel like you're getting enough credit, or do you feel like you're not even a part? You don't even give a fuck to be a part of it.
I don't give a fuck about this shit. You feel me? Like, look, this is why I made a song called Marshall Mathers. That's how I feel because. Look, first thing first, let me break something down to you before I even fuck how I personally feel. I'm gonna give you facts. There are roughly about 9.5 million people in Michigan. There are probably 600,000 people in Detroit. If you subtract 600,000 people from Detroit, you still have about 9 million people in Michigan. I can just market myself to the rest of them. And that's more of my target fan base. You get what I'm saying? Fuck Detroit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't even, the only reason why y'all even respect my name is because you see me out there on those shows out there. You're like, oh, how the fuck did he get out there? You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. They didn't respect Eminem. They still don't. And he's the biggest artist that ever came out of Detroit.
Eminem gets no love still, man.
None. I don't understand how.
But I'm hip though, because when I go to those video shoots, I hear your uncle listening to Eminem in the other room.
Bro, you know why? You know why? And I'm going to break it down to you straight like this. Eminem made a renaissance in Detroit. Period. When 8 Mile came here, my mother was in that video. You feel me? My uncle, rest in peace, Lugo, he was in that movie. You get what I'm saying? My mother was in 8 Mile the movie. She was an extra, but she was in there. It was a lot of fucking people from Detroit that was in that fucking movie who would never had no type of fucking came that close to the industry ever. You get what I'm saying? When Proof came back off tour with Eminem from the Anger Management Tour, he started the Iron Fist Records. He signed up a bunch of local fucking talent. One of those was my fucking cousin. You get what I'm saying? Who would have never had no type of record deal if it wasn't for that. It was a fucking trickle-down effect. But just because you, who's fucking 25 years younger than Eminem, never benefit off of it, oh, he never did shit for the city. Yes, the fuck he did. He gave us the only fucking chance that people had. Like, bro, you think Bizarre, you think he would ever have shit? Like, nigga, he'd be another, like, he'd probably work at McDonald's if it wasn't for Eminem. Like, he gave He gave 5 dudes, black dudes, you feel what I'm saying? If we want to break it down to that, 5 all black dudes, bro, a chance that they would have never had. Obi Trice. How the fuck did M help nobody? Obi Trice went double platinum. You feel what I'm saying? He helped every fucking body. It's just, look what he gets in return. You feel me? So that's why nobody else gonna get no help. It's simple as that. Like, he don't owe it to none of y'all to help him because to keep him 100, WJLB didn't want to fucking play Eminem. You feel me? That's why he's on the song. He say, "I am the way I am." Radio won't even play my jam. Like you listen to early Eminem, he would diss WJLB because they dissed him because they didn't want to fucking play his music because he white.
And I know obviously Eminem's on a huge scale and I'm on the micro, but the thing I felt that way too when I was and I don't want to say platforms names or nothing like that, but when I was like making moves that were. In the beginning, I knew people would fuck with. A lot of these Detroit platforms would not repost me. Even when I paid them, they wouldn't repost me.
Bro,
so I was like, what? Now all of a sudden, bro, my name's getting tagged in those. I don't even comment. I follow them, but I muted them, so I don't even look at nobody's shit. I don't look at none of that because I'm like, bro, the only person who I fuck with right now is like V-Live because he like thought I was funny right away, and he was like always like, oh yeah, come through. But other Detroit platforms, literally, like they did their unless I paid them like crazy money, bro. They would not repost me. I was like, what the fuck?
I couldn't pay for features, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Like I couldn't pay for a fucking feature. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look, that's how I know. Like, bro, Detroit never gets it right. They never pick the right one. You feel me? Detroit didn't pick Dej Loaf. You feel me? Dej Loaf had to fly out to Cali to get her record blew up in Cali, and then everybody's like, oh, she's from Detroit. Oh, yeah, let me hop on it now since everybody in Cali playing it. You get what I'm saying? Detroit never gets it right. I don't give a fuck about y'all picking me. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. Y'all never made or break shit, anything I ever did. Nothing. And only OG artist in Detroit that gave me anything was Oba Roland. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, like, y'all all seen me. I did summer jams, and I know y'all wonder, how the fuck is he here? The summer jam in Ohio, like, I know y'all wonder, how the fuck is he here? DZ, GT, PZ, Snapdog, all of y'all, everybody, they all seen me. I know y'all wonder, who the fuck is he? I don't even know who the fuck he is. How is he next here to me? Well, it's like next to mine. You get what I'm saying? Nobody ever reached, nobody wanted to talk to me. Nobody even wanted to fucking talk to me. Cause I had a mask on, like, bro, you think it don't come off? Like, do I have to take it off? Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm a normal person, bro. But it's cool though, because guess what? I didn't did shit here that if I die today, like, I'm satisfied. I've done shit that like nobody has ever done. It's not a comparison to them, but like, nigga, I've carved a land of my own. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that's what means something to me. I don't really give a fuck about accept. I really hope y'all don't accept me because I'm not going to accept y'all. Simple as that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
so right now, for sure, like, it's obvious, you know, that you're not feeling like you didn't get the reciprocation you felt like you deserved, obviously. And everybody, like, it's like you should be getting, you know, people pulling each other up, you know what I'm saying? People pulling each other up and saying this person's, that's kind of how I feel right now a little bit on my angle because on a positive note is because I do feel like now a lot of people are reaching out to me. Right. Like people with names.
Because they need you. They need you.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck a name. I don't give a fuck. Okay, if all you got is a name, then you don't have much.
Right, yeah.
Fuck a name. Like, I know what's really going on. That's why I don't let none of these artists play me. Like, I'm not just an artist. I want y'all to know that. The promoters that your manager is cool with, they know me, and I know them.
Yeah.
You get me? The people that actually matter, I actually have a personal relationship with them. Yeah. And it's because my management doesn't shield me and hold me back. You get me? I actually have a real relationship with a guy I chose my man. I didn't just choose him because, he can do something for me. You get what I'm saying? We were ground up. So I know everything about my business. Yeah. So as well, I know everything about a lot of y'all business too. Y'all are not getting fucking booked. Y'all are not getting booked. You get what I'm saying? Y'all pay to get on shows that come here just the same way other artists pay. But y'all try to make it seem like y'all are so much bigger. No. I didn't even have the fucking money. You get what I'm saying? I've never paid to get on none of those shows that I've been on. But y'all have. Y'all have. You feel what I'm saying? I know when I went on tour, you get what I'm saying? They let me know like y'all was willing to pay whatever to just get on that stage. That I had got on for free. So that opened my eyes up. Like, how you can't get on the show? You supposed to be one of the hottest artists in the city. How you can't just get on the show off of Will? Oh, because you really actually not. You just have the perception. That's it. Like, fake numbers, like all that shit, bro. and then you pad some of the fakeness, and then real people come, and then that's how they fucking mix they fucking blend together.
No, I've seen these. I don't know if you pay attention on social media, you'll literally see flyers, promoting a show. Like let's just say it's like FMBDZ or something like that.
Right.
I don't know. Give me somebody like more mainstream. Somebody like, let's say Lil Baby or some shit like that.
Right.
Okay. So there's a Lil Baby flyer. Oh, he's gonna be here on August 24th. The people who are opening up that pay to be on that show will Photoshop themselves in the bitch saying like featuring, and then they'll put their name. But there'll be like 10 artists that do that.
Yep.
They'll just have themselves in the Photoshop. They're going to be there, but they paid to get there. It's not like that flyer had them on there.
Bingo. Bingo.
So it's like a way of marketing yourself and shit to make it seem like you put, they're having you part. It's all marketing at the end of the day. I've been doing my best less to talk shit about the artist now because I do realize something. People got to fake it to make it or fake it to, you know what I'm saying? So look, I agree with it to some degree.
As an artist, bro, it goes down to this. It's all good until you start trying to deceive people. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you did, then be honest about it. Y'all had to do that because of this reason here. And then it's all cool. Yeah. But when you try to act like, oh, no, I never did it. I've just been popping my whole entire career. Bro, no, you haven't. No, you have not. And not only by you doing that shit, trying to put yourself on a pedestal, you alienated a bunch of people who are looking for the way to get it. Yeah. That's why Detroit as a unit could never fucking keep a hold on anything. Like even right now, Detroit is on fire, but we giving all our fucking fire away to other people. Oh yeah, Lil Uzi fucks. Why the fuck you think Lil Yachty coming here every fucking weekend? Cause he's ice cold. He's ice fucking cold. He is trying to warm up off of the fire that is in Detroit. He's trying to be the one that capitalizes off of it when we should be the one that capitalizes off of it. But no, y'all love your Lil Yachty so much. Oh, you seek acceptance so much that y'all let him into something that he had no help in fucking building. And you gonna let him run off and reap all the benefits. His recent track that he just had, what style was it? With Kodak Black on it that everybody's loving. You feel me? It was a Detroit style. He did his best imitation of a Detroit rapper. You get what I'm saying? And now the entire world thinks that, okay, this is the new Lil Yachty flow. No, nigga, that's the old Detroit flow. But y'all gave him the pass to do it.
I think it's because his name was so big that it was a desperation move, basically, from anybody to say, like, well, if he's gonna work,
has Yachty given anybody here their biggest song?
No, not that I know.
Nobody.
But it was an attempt though, because if the price was right, it was like, okay, Lil Yachty's so big, I gotta take this shit because it's.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you like this. They didn't pay him.
You don't think so?
I'm telling you,
he came here and he
came here and did this off of the love, no, out of desperation. He knows what it takes. Okay. Cause he's done it. You see what I'm saying? He knows all the ingredients. We had all the ingredients. He just decided to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be the chef of this pot. You get me? Cause y'all allow him to do that.
That's like a bigger chess move than getting paid.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah. And look how it worked out for him. Because if Lil Yachty would have came out and dropped a song with Kodak Black with his previous style, it wouldn't have fucking worked. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? He's thinking about longevity. I need something to last me for the next year. So he's gonna keep on. It's like the Drake shit.
So you're saying like similar to, yeah, exactly. I was gonna just say similar to Drake. Like he just knows that he's not gonna be able to continue with what's in his portfolio. Like he needs to go take from other portfolios and kind of diversify his talents.
This is how it doubles. So one, it gives you a new fresh sound, and then it makes it seem like you're reaching out and helping somebody else.
And nobody over here can say anything either. That's the crazy part. Like who's gonna come out and say anything? Like, oh, Yachty's taking our style. Like who do you think is like the figurehead right now in Detroit as far as music is concerned?
It has to be,
and we can't talk about Eminem obviously because
it got to be Flint. Yeah. It got to be one of those guys from Flint. Probably Rio right now because he's just like the most recognized. Like Snap. Also, he does a lot for bringing celebrities to the city because he's like a personality. He's like a good face. He's like Snap Dogg is like the new Trick. You get what I'm saying?
Man, that's so crazy because Trick was considered like the gatekeeper type shit.
Yes.
And also bringing resources and exporting resources and all that stuff.
Yeah, bro. A lot of the reasons that people, like at least a lot of these celebrities come here is because of their relationship they have with Snap Dogg. Right. You get me? So I give it to him that. But I mean, as far as like Sada is like our marquee artist right now, for sure.
Do you think he's big enough at this point where he can make a statement and say like what's happening? Obviously, he works with the idea. I'm not even comparing it to that, but just to say something and like it will translate to the rest of the community in hip hop, like across the board type shit.
I think the thing about Sada is like his motives for this shit is totally different. You feel me? Like I think he just gives a fuck about him. He just want to do what's best for him, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think he wanted to take on the role of, okay, let me lead all these people and let me show people the way. Like I don't think that was his motive behind his career. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna be the one to do that, and I don't even blame him. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I try to take the role on helping a lot of other people, but it take a lot out of you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta it really just gotta be your calling and your role to do that, because motherfuckers are ungrateful, man.
You don't even got to be the best rapper to do it. It's just like you said, like Snap has that personality, and Trick had that personality.
Yeah, I think Snap has the personality to where he wants to lead. Right. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you got, like you said earlier, you got to have that want. You get what I'm saying?
Another person I kind of see like that is Vezo too, because I do see him kind of a lot out there talking and kind of making things happen. But
he was like one of the earliest ones from this like. This entire like universe of Detroit rap, you know, because when Money Phone hit, he was like getting national coverage, and nobody else in Detroit was.
What's like, you know, I can't get a sense of what your influence, not only your influences, but what you actually listen to or what you actually get inspired by, kind of like where because your music is very different, obviously. Like where do you get it?
Bro, it'll come from like the weirdest places, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like most people, most artists, you know what I'm saying, young black artists, but they're not listening to Led Zeppelin. They're not listening. Like they don't know who Bon Iver is. They don't listen. Like they don't have a wide range of music. You get what I'm saying? So I could like pull something from here. Like my latest track with Crispy Like Kid, I used the Sweet Dreams instrumental. You give it like as a sample, you know? And it's like, of course, like that's a cult classic in American pop culture history, but like if you come to like black culture, then they don't really even know what the fuck that is. You get what I'm saying? So I can just draw from a lot of different places. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm the last thing I'm probably listening to is like an artist that's like me or anything like that. I like to listen to like different shit. Because I'm trying to get something that I don't have. Like, ain't nobody really giving me nothing that I haven't heard.
Well, you obviously enjoy it as well, obviously, listening to stuff like that's outside.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it feels good, bro. It allows you to express yourself in a different way, different body movements, you know? It makes you feel a different way. It makes you think a different way. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, 100%. And if you're able to, like, translate that into, you know, something to where people who wouldn't have originally listened to the original piece, you know, and bring them into that, then it's like that's a win.
No, honestly, you know, I don't have. It's not like a theory in my mind that's stamped, but I feel like because all my friends really listen to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like if you go in their car, there's nothing but hip hop. And if I show you some Red Hot Chili Peppers, if I show you some Muse, if I show you some System of a Down. Oh, what the fuck?
Listen, it's good. It's good music, but you don't even know how to express yourself through it.
Well, I even dated a girl that was like totally opposed to like that types of music and shit. And I was just like, you know what? I have a theory that a lot of people like when they try to even experiment, like you listen to that music, people will just be like, oh, that shit's whack, that shit's gay. And then you just go like, oh yeah, that shit is gay. And then you kind of just like go back to listening to only hip hop. But it's like very limiting not to explore all these these types of music. Like
if you come from like the beginning of hip hop, you had to listen to other shit because there were it was no hip hop. So all your music came from samples. You know, you might have this wild country western with like the song and they like got this guitar riff and you add that with this
like
fucking
Africa
drum
Bambaataa,
sample. And
Africa Bambaataa, man. Like there was a lot of tracks by him that were like totally out there. I was like, what the fuck? Like that doesn't even replicate anything what's happening right now. It's crazy. Even there's actually a lot of artists that are like. I don't want to get too specific, but even like what's his name? What the fuck's his name? Rick James. Yeah. Not to say he was a rapper or like anything like that or hip hop or anything like that. Yeah. But like there's if that shit was playing right now, that should be popping the fuck off, and it's because he explored all the options there were with music. Like
bro, once you get that mixing pot right, bro, You get what I'm saying? It's like making good food. You get what I'm saying? Like you can put Lawry's and garlic powder and black pepper and call it a day, or you could experiment with different things and make something new.
And some people experiment and fuck it up. Like Lil Wayne came out with like a rock album, and
Yeah,
that shit was
horrible,
ass.
bro.
I was literally sitting there like, Rick, put the fucking guitar down before I smack it out of your fucking hand
No,
on top
because
of that fucking Mercedes. Bitch.
I don't think he didn't give rock and roll his respect.
No, he didn't. That's
He
disrespectful.
didn't give it his respect, bro.
You know what I wish somebody would have did when he did that? I wish like Bob Dylan came out. I'm like, I'm gonna start rapping now. I wish somebody would have came and been like, oh yeah, don't touch some shit that you don't even have no care about like that. You could tell he had no give a fuck. He does not know how to play no fucking guitar. He's never been in the system.
Another bad one, Garth Brooks' alter ego. Did you ever see that shit?
Was he a rapper?
He was like this fucking rock star shit, and it was basically like, do you ever see Spider-Man 3 when he fucking takes the Venom shit?
Yeah. Oh
like
no.
It was awful.
Oh,
That's
what
what I'm
the
trying
fuck?
to say, man. Listen, stay in your lane. Like, if you don't give a fuck about it, stay in your lane. But also, don't limit yourself as far as what you're experiencing. Like, again, like, listen to rock music. Listen to fucking jazz music. Listen to different types of music, man.
I think people be suppressing their abilities.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's people that suppress their abilities, and then there's people who just can't do anything more than that. You get what I'm saying? So like, if you got a person who can only do what they're doing, then leave that to them. But I think if you can actually have the ability to do something different, then try something different.
Yeah. Is it does your music career right now interfere with your social life at all, or is it like do you keep a social life right now?
No, none whatsoever. My social life is completely private. You know, I don't post like when I'm going out to dinner, when I'm fucking whatever.
Yeah, you
like
don't post none of
I
that.
don't. Only strictly music because I don't want y'all to look at me for shit else but for my music. Because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't even fucking know each other. You get what I'm saying? And you see this mask? Like it's for a reason. Like I don't. Especially now, like, and my fucking phone rings all day. I'm glad I got my shit on vibrate because it's been blowing up in my pocket. And people ask me the stupidest shit. And if I wasn't Shot Killer, you wouldn't ask me that. So you give me like, I do not fuck with the fame. I don't fuck with the social shit. Nah, I'm good. I just like the music.
Oh, that's interesting to hear. For me, like, yeah, I mean, I when I was in the beginning starting this shit, I was trying to hide my face a little bit too for whatever fucking reasons. But eventually along the line, when I made that skit, the music video director skit, I don't even know why listen, I've always wanted to be in front of the camera, but for some reason with the Kid L page, I just never wanted to do it because I didn't feel like it was my identity to some degree. I was like, I love hip hop, but there's a part of me that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm more than that. I don't want to, I'm more than hip hop. Like I love everything. Like I love everything.
Right.
So I was trying to hide my face a little bit. Then one day I was like, fuck this, man. Like I'm telling people how I feel and I love being in front of the fucking camera. I always have.
Yeah.
So I got out in front of that bitch and
then you got like you got a good understanding of what works, how to get across your comedy. You get what I'm saying? Like even like editing, like how we were talking about earlier, how you edit it to make it seem like, you get what I'm saying? Like all those small things that count, you are able to identify and apply. You get what I'm saying? You can tell like you in the right field.
And like I've been doing this shit since I was a kid. Like I said, like 11, 12 years old is when I picked out the camera. But man, I do, I know it, your social life and all that. I know it's all private, but I do got to know one thing, bro.
What's up?
Are you fucking with the mask on or off?
Oh man, look, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That's like, I get that request all the time, but I have never done it yet.
Fucked with the mask on or off?
No, I haven't fucked with the mask on before.
So you're not fucking with the mask on?
No, bro, it's weird, bro. It's so weird. Then like you out on the road, bitch to come up to you like, you so cute. How, bitch? Like, how? How am I so cute? Like, how? Is that just your pickup line for, like, D-list rappers or something, bro? Like, what the fuck? But, yeah, bro, no, I get that request all the time. Girls always in the DM like, oh, you so cute, fuck me with the mask. And I'm like...
How the fuck you got the mask on and you're not fucking with the mask on, man?
Listen, look, I can't trust no bitch who will fuck me.
What the
Like,
fuck are you saying right now,
how could
man?
you fuck me, bro? I look
What
like
are you
Freddy
even
Krueger.
talking about right now?
Bro, look, no, bro, I can't allow that, bro. You can't stick your dick in a girl who would let you stick your dick in her and she don't even know what you look like.
Man.
She couldn't even point you out. Like, say you did some fucked up shit to her, like stuck a gun in her ass or something. She couldn't even be described, like, oh, it was the guy with the big eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she can't fucking, nah, bro. Any bitch that's gonna fuck you and don't know what you look like, don't do it. And a lot of you dirty whores are in my DM. I got the evidence.
God damn. Well, that was insightful as fuck to know that. I was wondering, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, because for me, man, like, I don't know. I feel like when I meet up with bitches, I feel like they expect me to act a certain way. Like, oh, you're so yelly and vibrant and exciting on camera, but when I meet you in person, you're more cool, calm, and relaxed. Like,
Cause I'm trying to get my dick sucked, bro.
Yeah, what you talking about? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, like, I didn't come here to make you laugh, bitch. Like, log on to my Instagram for that shit, bitch. Like,
exactly.
I came to get my dick sucked.
Exactly.
I'm a totally different guy.
Man, that's the crazy part. And like I said before, man, motherfuckers like, listen, there's a lot of black girls in my DMs. I'm not even gonna lie. It's mostly black because that's where my popularity arises from, the area.
Yeah.
And I just, you know what I'm saying? It's some bad bitches.
Yeah.
But it is kind of, you know what I'm saying, man? It's like a buffet. Bitch needs to change the menu sometimes. Like, I'm trying to get some other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Asian bitches at? Where's the white bitches? Where's all the other, you feel me?
Oh,
Like,
man.
but,
I need, I don't know, bro. I need bitches that's gonna fucking be better than bitches, bro. You feel me? I need a bitch to step above and beyond, bro. You know how you try to do your most to get a bitch, bro? You feel me? You put on your nicest shirt, I need a bitch that's gonna put on her nicest shirt for me. You feel me?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
so you're different with that shit. So we're totally, you're different with it. So once you're out the studio, once you're out the stage, once you're out not doing music, there is no shy killer.
No, bro. I'm a completely different guy, bro. I be on some real normal guy shit. Maybe when I get older, I'll let y'all see what I do in my normal life so y'all can be disappointed. You feel me? I live like Rev Run. I be in the fucking bathtub scrolling and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, yeah, bro. Nah, man. Like, this shit is an outlet for me to release all this fucking energy.
Yeah.
And when I take this mask off, I feel satisfied. You get what I'm saying? So I can just go be normal because, like, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. You feel me? So I be fucking up and down. So the mask, it helped me control that shit. Like,
Did
when
they
this
say
is
it, like,
on,
what
I
kind
can-
of, like recently, or like how did they?
No, that was like 2015.
And you think the diagnosis is right or wrong?
I think they got it right. They got me wrong at first. It almost fucked my life up. They almost gave me man boobs with Risperdal and shit. You feel me? They thought I was autistic and shit because I wouldn't say nothing to them. But they got me with schizoaffective. That's like depression, like manic depression. It's like bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. You get what I'm saying?
So like, is it visually, or is it more hearing, or like anything? Is it anything?
Both,
like,
bro. Both. It depends.
Both
like if I go like 2 days without sleeping. Like I told you, I took Molly when I came to Detroit, bro. I was tripping. I was fucking tripping heavy, bro. So like, it really get tied into like rest, bro. That's like real spill. Like schizophrenia gets tied into rest, bro. If you don't feel rested, and not just sleep, if you don't feel rested, then you're gonna go into psychosis and you're gonna be fucking tripping.
Is Molly like? I never experienced Molly before, but and all that types of shit. Is that something? Nick, you know about that shit, Molly and shit like that?
Man, Molly is like the crumbs that falls out of the devil's ass crack.
So you talking about? You feel me?
Molly is like the crumbs that falls out of the devil's ass crack, bro.
Man.
Like, that shit will fuck your life up, bro. You'll be in the bed praying for sleep. Like, please, God, let me go to
The
sleep.
experience before that's worth it though.
No, it's not worth it.
Oh shit! How many times have you done it then? If it wasn't worth it?
Bro, I'm not the guy that listens, bro. You gonna take drug advice from a schizophrenic guy, bro?
Yeah,
You feel
man.
me?
I experiment. Nah, you feel me? I'm trying to figure out some shit.
What drugs are worth it? Any drugs?
Listen, if you're going to do drugs, use drugs to solve something. So if you are usually a person who has a problem with getting your motor started, then, probably start off with like microdosing Adderall. If a person like who has a problem with your mood and you're always sad, try to use like microdose with shrooms. You get what I'm saying? Like these are all supplements that can be used for a reason. But if in excess, then it's bad. But like if you a fucking hyper person, bro, don't sniff coke, bro. You feel me? Like you're not even solving shit. You just don't give a fuck what happens next. Yeah. So you get what I'm saying? Like if it's just. It depends, like how you use it. I like codeine because it helps stabilize my mood. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just, Tylenol 3s, boom. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm nice and stable. I can do what I need to do. I got to worry about me fucking,
I think I tried like mushrooms before. I tried acid one time. I took the biggest fuck up I ever took was what's that pill called, man?
Viagra.
Xanax. No. What the fuck are you taking by that? Why the fuck would I don't need Viagra,
they need to
bitch.
take that shit off the market, bro.
Listen, let me tell you about. So Xanax, I used to drink. I still drink. But I drank and I took Xanax. I'm sitting there with I'm sitting there with like 8 pills and I was like, I don't know what this shit is. My boy gave it to me and then I drank like a whole bottle of like whatever the fuck, Tito's or some shit. Bro, I remember the next day I woke up, I had like 20 missed calls from all these people. What's up, man? What you need? Hey, El, what the fuck were you on last night? And my girlfriend broke up with me the next morning, all types of shit. I got fired from my job the next day. I went on Facebook. I had to delete like 20 posts I made. I didn't even remember making none of those bitches, bro. No. I was on all types of shit, bro.
Yeah, no, Xanax, you'll wake up in a jail cell off that shit, bro.
I swear to God, bro.
I can't, no Xanax, bro.
It was the best feeling in the world. That was the best experience I ever had. Like I said, I tried mushrooms before. It was cool. Acid was cool. But Xanax was the best experience I ever had in my life. Wow. Have you ever had Xanax?
Yeah, I had Xanax one time, bro. And I just, like, everywhere I went, I just kept falling asleep there with no regards to where the fuck I was at. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I can't do this shit no more. But I don't know, like, the trippiest I ever probably got was one night I was sipping on fucking Amsterdam. Like, so like I was in a real fucked up. I already started off bad as fuck. You feel me? So I'm drinking Amsterdam. Then my man Dylan, he comes through. He got like shrooms on the fucking Wendy's burger. So it's my first time taking shrooms. And then my uncle, he come through with fucking triple stacks and shit. So I take the fucking X. I'm young. I'm like, yeah, let's push it to the limit. You feel what I'm saying? We listening to Jimi Hendrix and shit, it makes you definitely feel like, okay, yeah, we gonna do any drug. It don't matter. Bro, oh my gosh, bro. It was like the best and worst thing that had ever happened to me, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Cocktail in your fucking bloodstream.
Man, I've stopped experimenting with drugs at this point. I'm sad about because like I wish I got to fuck around with it a little bit more. But right now I'm trying to do my best to keep as clear as possible. The only thing I still do is I drink still. I still drink.
I mean, I've tried pretty much everything except for like cocaine and heroin. But like everything else, bro, I fucking had that shit. So it's like my experimenting days is over with. I know what I do fuck with. I know what I don't fuck with. I know like in extreme emergencies, use this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I got my fucking mental Rolodex on drugs. I'm like a fucking, yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, bro. Like, I just know it. I just know that shit.
Is there any music or anything you're promoting right now, or anything you got to put out there right now?
Got a tour coming up, so me and I want to announce. I want to tell everybody. I want to spoil it. Starstruck Deluxe. That's my album that I just dropped in fucking September. So yeah, check that out.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man. For me, right now, I only like people on this bitch that I know. I know there's a connection and shit like that. Obviously, with you, bro, like I definitely feel there's a connection. Actually, when I was sitting here listening to you talk right now, there was something happening where I felt like the energy was like, bro, I know exactly what the fuck you're saying beyond the words that you're saying it. Yeah. So I know everything that comes from you is coming from like a real ass place. Except that I don't understand how you don't fuck bitches with the mask on, because that shit will
trust this. Bro, look. Imagine this. You fuck a bitch with the mask on, you wake up in the morning with chlamydia. What the fuck do? You're like, I wrapped the wrong thing up. Wait, bro, you can't fuck with a mask and a condom, bro. You gotta pick one.
What?
What if you fuck a girl without the mask and then work into that? Or is the idea that she wants to fuck you up?
It's not that. It's like they don't ever present that option. That's a good one. That could probably work in a girl's favor. They just want me to come like, I want you to come in, kick my door down, and just like they be having like rape fantasies with the mask and shit, bro. Like they want the extreme Jason Voorhees experience with the fucking sex in the mask.
God
I
damn.
have a theory that low-key women.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. No, because they ask for the shit. The other day, like, I can't talk about it, but, you know what I'm saying? People want to be choked. Motherfuckers want to be choked. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's looking into the void. The idea of that.
Could you imagine fucking her with the mask on? She snatches it off and put it on.
Man, what the fuck?
That'd be it.
No, this is like me fucking me, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
Shit on her face, that'd be crazy.
Give me that weird shit.
But then what if you fell in love with the bitch and then she got her own mask and then you're both fucking with masks on? I don't know, man.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yeah, like what if I come through with the mask on the fuck and she already got one on?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You feel me?
And listen, there's ways to connect with people because you know people be doing like, oh, dress in a school dress for me, we dress like you're a teacher or some shit. But now you know you're saying.
Maybe she's a hockey player.
Oh.
I'm with it, man. Hey, let me know. Because these bitches got fake hair on. I was with this girl the other day and she was telling me, oh yeah, don't pull my hair because the shit's fake. And I was like, bitch.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? What?
What the fuck?
I was about to rip that. I was like, oh, you mean like I get it.
No, she was black for sure.
Oh, yeah, but, hey, I showed a
She was black for sure.
I showed a picture of her to my friends, and they were not happy with me after that. It's like, oh, that's what you're up to these days, man.
But no. You can't take your friends' opinions on pussy, bro. They'll tell you like, oh, you would fuck her, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's her ad again?
Yeah.
Like she fuck L, shit definitely fuck me. Like,
Hey, there's no exaggeration.
no, bro, you can't fucking.
Hey,
no.
my cousin literally does that. I'll tell my cousin I kissed her. Go, oh, what's her name? Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I was just with her. Why are you
They're
asking
trying to
me?
double back,
You done with
man.
that shit, right? You done with it? I'm like, what the fuck is happening right
Yeah,
now?
bro.
That's why it's called a little black book. You keep that shit in your purse.
Get
I
the
know,
fuck
and
outta
listen,
here.
and this is the big squad because big squad, like we talk shit or whatever, but you can't listen. Is it gay that I signed up for one of my friends' OnlyFans and he's a guy, but he fucks bitches? Does that make me get like? Is that gay?
It ain't gay, but that's damn, bro. I mean, cause it is the bitches on there, bro. But it's like I can't see a dick that I know who it belongs to, bro. You feel me? Like I can't match the dick with the homie.
But what is the problem? I don't get it. Listen, my dog's fucking bad bitches. I want to see the bad bitches. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't even think he's there. She's like, I want to see this bitch get naked.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I think he's gayer than you. You feel me? If anything, that makes him gay, bro. Like, why is your dick on the internet? Why?
Money.
Facts.
But do you take gay money?
No, but he's fucking
Money.
bitches.
But listen, if you take gay money, then you shouldn't fucking care. Because listen, look, once you a guy on the internet and you put that thing on that motherfucker, you don't know who's gonna watch it, bro. So it's like you gotta accept what comes with it, bro. You might have like a guy just fapping off to your shit, bro.
So you don't think so? Me watching my homie fuck some bitch on OnlyFans. Would you feel like that's some gay shit?
No, I think you got a fucked up homie, bro. He should have thanked you for that shit, bro. You feel me?
but that bitch
You
was-
just gave him some
Hey,
cheese, bro.
I paid $25 for his OnlyFans, and you support my homie. I'm not watching his dick, man. I'm watching him fuck this fine ass bitch. But then I go and tell my boys, like, yeah, I signed up for his shit, and they all freaked out on me.
Oh
So
no,
then-
that's where you fucked up at.
What?
You don't never let.
Shut the fuck
Fuck
up.
yeah, bro. Oh, no, see, you too forthcoming, bro. Look, you never tell. Look. For one, I motherfuckers don't even know if I subscribe to OnlyFans or not. You feel me? I'm not even telling a female I know if I signed up to her OnlyFans. You feel me?
Oh, so I should keep my mouth shut. Is what
You
you
should
mean?
shut the fuck up. Yeah.
No, bro. Don't tell them, bro. Like they gonna blow up anything you do and make it worse than what
That's
it
what I'm
is,
trying to
bro.
tell you, man.
They gonna make it worse than what it
I was
is,
sitting
bro.
there like I'm supporting our homie and all that shit.
No,
like-
bro. That's the homie's job, bro.
Real question. Does he shout you out on the live stream or no? Is it like,
Nah,
yeah,
I don't watch
support my
I don't watch the lives and all that shit. I just knew there was a stripper bitch that he was fucking. I was like, I always wanted to see her naked. But
Okay, look. See, now look, there you go.
Yeah.
See, look, now you gave it reason. No, bro, that's not, you good. You in the clear.
Oh,
You're in the clear. Like, I completely understand. You like, fuck the fact that you fucking her. It could have been anybody fucking her.
Yeah.
I wanted to see this bitch. You feel me? This specific bitch. That's what reeled me in. And then I get on there like, oh, you got a bunch of bad bitches on here. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
like,
you would be the perfect person to start an OnlyFans though, because nobody could ever see your face.
bro, I was gonna do that shit. I was gonna start an OnlyFans and do a face reveal on that bitch. But then I just was like, I don't know. I feel like it would be like kind of cheesy.
Nah, I would have watched it, but you wouldn't have been fucking bitches first, or you just doing it for the mask.
Hell no, bro. I'm not going on the internet fucking hoes, bro.
Come on, man.
Fans and just do normal shit wearing your mask.
Hey, no,
No, look.
taking
When I
off the
first
mask, you
started
would have
out-
got like $25 a pop.
When I first started out, I kept trying to go like viral for the mask and shit. So I would do shit like normal shit with the mask. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And like, nigga, I almost got shot like 50 times, bro. Especially like in Florida, bro. You don't know whose fucking door you knocking on, bro. So yeah, bro, like I realized then that I didn't want it bad enough to die for it in the midst of it.
Damn. So you're almost getting killed for this shit, pretty much.
Bro, you don't even know. Bro, the stories with the fucking mask, bro. Like, I went 3 years in Detroit and nobody knew who the fuck I was, but everybody knew who I was. Like, bro, I would be walking up to a show. I'm right here on the fucking flyer on the door. Ain't no way in the fuck he's getting in like this, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You walk up, motherfuckers pulling their pistols. I'm like, what the fuck is you on, bro? Like, bro, it got wicked, bro.
First time I met you, I was actually intimidated as fuck the first time I met you. When we made that skit, I actually was like, oh shit, I'm actually scared as fuck of this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
bro,
know he's not gonna do some shit, but at the same time,
It's like, bro, I'm already like, I'm like 6'1", I'm like 230 pounds, bro. Like, I gotta have that self-awareness, bro. So like, I make sure that I try to be extra crazy, because you can't even tell if I'm smiling. And then I got the frown on this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So I could be like laughing with you, like, oh, this motherfucker's gonna set me up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I went through some shit, bro. That's why I had to just take the mask off. Because, you know, people didn't know if I was a snitch. They didn't know if I was like they ops. They didn't know who the fuck I was, bro.
hey, that's some real shit though, bro. Like, what if this motherfucker's on a different page with a whole new other ass account? And it's not no mask on, and with the whole time you were that motherfucker. Did you ever consider that,
Bro?
Making a whole page without like
Without the mask, yeah, bro. But I thought, because like, you know, my dreads were colored, so I thought that people would be able to tell.
Yeah.
Until I got around people who knew me with the mask, and then I would come around them and they wouldn't know who the fuck I was. It's like, bro, who the fuck else got like brown and turquoise dreads? Like, bro, how could I fool you like this, bro? Like, how?
You needed to make those bitches like pink, purple, pink or some shit. The only way for motherfuckers. Hey, who the fuck is Little T-shirt?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. Look, true story, bro. I dropped my first video, Nirvana. I dropped that bitch on Pornhub. And
I
like,
remember that.
It's like 2017, and like, cause I didn't have no money for like marketing, you feel me? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just market myself like this, and it kind of like took a life of its own. Bro, 2 days later, this nigga Little T-shirt was just like on the internet, you feel me?
Bro, but he's like, I don't know if the right word for it is, but an anomaly or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You don't know who he is at all?
No, I know who he is,
Can you tell me?
bro. Like, even if I told you wouldn't know.
Oh, so nobody
Yeah,
knows who he
he's
is?
like he's not. Yeah, well, no,
why
I don't
didn't-
even think he knows I know who he is. I think
How
all
did you
he,
figure out? How did you figure out who he is?
bro. Look,
Can you talk
I
about
was like
it?
a master of disguise, bro. Like, look, I'm completely wiped off the internet. Until I uploaded that picture of my face in August, like, I was completely wiped off the grid down there, bro. Like, completely wiped off the internet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I knew what the fuck I was doing, bro. So it was nothing to, like, figure out who the fuck he was.
What happened?
There was a guy named Little T-shirt who wore a shirt over his head.
But he's
A little T-shirt.
right. But the thing is, like, nobody knows who the fuck this kid is, and he's actually a decent artist.
Yeah, no. Like, as an artist, he was smart as fuck. He actually, I think he could make way better music than what he was making. But he was like, he was on his niche. He knew what he was doing.
How'd you figure out who he was, though?
Bro.
Can you talk about it or no?
Bro. It's like, I'm bigger than what people know, bro. I know everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know everything, bro. It's not like, if I want to find some shit out, I'm going to find it out. You feel me? Like, if I want something done, it's going to get done. Like, I'm one of those people, whether people know it or not. You feel me? Like, there's nothing that's going to happen around this bitch that I'm not going to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, bro, like.
Oh, so that's the only way you're gonna answer that question? You're not gonna say how you know?
No, I ain't gonna tell, cause out of respect for him, I'll holler at you. You feel me?
But let me ask you this: like what do you know his intentions?
I mean, he was getting his goal across. He was just trying to fucking.
But he could have done. Why did he stop though? Why is he so?
Now that I don't fucking know.
That's the craziest part.
That's the biggest fucking question. Like, why the little t-shirt stop? But it's just like, once you realize how much it, like, once you actually get close enough to the game to realize what it actually takes, then a lot of people get turned off.
Yeah, they're like, all that effort is not worth it. Even though I got the thing to set me off, because he was like instantly, just like you, where I looked and I was like, it's not even about the t-shirt. It's like beyond the t-shirt, but like
the t-shirt is what wraps it up. Like, it's what brings you in, but what keeps you in is not the t-shirt,
it's the
bro.
person. Yeah,
exactly. Like, because he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Man, if you guys don't know who Little T-shirt is. Like, that is
people thought we was the same person for a minute, bro.
No, but you guys are different, like look completely different,
bro.
Unless you are Little T-shirt.
No, you gotta realize this, bro. People aren't that smart, bro.
Hey, this might actually be Little T-shirt. hey, it was a prototype. Little T-shirt was a prototype for Shy Killer.
Yeah, bro. Every hero needs an arch nemesis.
Yeah, that would have been so
me?
neat, man. I always love that shit, especially in Detroit. You always see like some random shit, like that dude who rides a horse in the streets and all that shit.
That shit is crazy.
There's people who just do the funniest things. There's like this dude who has a scooter that's tied to those like little a basket cart, and he just drives around the city. And like, there's just so much fun shit out there that it's like, what the, like, they don't even care about fame. They just do this shit. And it's just out
bro.
there.
That's like the best shit, bro. I like when people just doing their shit and they don't really give a fuck about what's going on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just be yourself, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't enough of people being themselves out here. That's why a lot of shit is fucked up. Just be yourself, bro. Everybody's not fucking gangsters, bro.
I do have a theory though too, also, that like a lot of, I mean, not to put it in a way, but people are trying to cover up their money with music and shit. Or however they make their money, because it's the easiest way to kind of launder it. Yeah. So that's kind of why you see a flutter of just garbage ass music, and those motherfuckers don't really care about the music.
Yeah. That's a lot what's going on too. But no, I ain't gonna say it's a lot. It's certain cases, bro. But other than that, you just got people who got money in the ways that they got them, and they always had dreams of being rappers. And they think now that they have money, they're gonna be a rapper. It's like they think all you need is the money and the fucking look, and then you get the treatment. And it's like, no, nigga, like, it's so much more to it than that. Yeah. It's so much more to it than that, bro.
You got like a secret sport or something that you're good at? Because I can imagine you hooping for some reason.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm real athletic, bro. Like, I play.
Oh, you were almost on the football team, right?
Yeah, I played football and shit, bro. So, like, I'm real athletic. I ran track and shit like that. Like, that's why, like, why else can I fucking be, you feel me, in a mass doing a fucking 20-minute set and the way I do them? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that shit takes cardio, bro.
Yeah. I noticed that too with artists that are very hyper. Like, I tried to do that shit one time and I realized, like, oh, I'm fucked. Like, I can't even dance for about 5-10 minutes.
Bro, it's going to test you, bro. Yeah. It's going to test you, bro. The stage is going to test you.
For sure. Man, it was fucking really fun talking to you, bro.
Like, you too, man. Hey, man, everybody, bro. I fuck with Kid L, bro. If y'all fuck with him, yeah, we gonna come kill you.
I'm gonna definitely want you back on this bitch again, man. Especially once this bitch starts popping off, we get everything settled in, man. I definitely want you. This was like literally the most fun interview I've ever done.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Everybody go check out my boy Shy Killer, man. You can't miss him. There's no way to not know who the fuck he is. Once you go on any type of platform, you look up Masked Man, that's the fucking guy you're gonna see. Eesh. Billboards everywhere, live everywhere, focus you talking about. Nick behind the camera, Vantage Photo. If you fuck with me, that means you have to fuck with him because he's the one running all this shit.
Shit, that's you.
That's Vantage Photo, goddamn.
See, look, I feel like a Shy Killer moment. Like, oh, that's
he's the one behind all the productions that we do, man. We just shot a Sada Baby video together, man. That got 200,000 views in like 2 days. Nick was running a DP and shit like that. So, everybody that fucks with me, like I said, you better go fuck with him. Shy, man.
Appreciate you, man.
We're out.
Peace.
All right, now tell me who will T-shirt.